season.
Oh, I'm very ready.
That's why we have Mackey and John in the house with BreezyOaksRanch.com. They're out of Canton and Baden, and they can ship to your door. So as you go to the site right now, this is Mississippi-owned, Mississippi families, BreezyOaksRanch.com, and we'll have it all over Facebook and Twitter. But check out all their different options and get ready for hunting camp and game day, both at the house and in Oxford, Starkville, and Hattiesburg. Mackey, what else you got, buddy?
I mentioned, too, just talk about the difference with this pork. This isn't your typical grocery store pork that that you will find. This is a heritage breed, Berkshire breed, and the taste is so much better because it's pasture raised. So these pigs are eating a diverse diet of, foraging and grass and everything else, and kind of like nature intended it to be.
Sure.
And that results in a darker meat with a really rich flavor. And it's actually, there's been studies on this that it's higher in omega-3s, lower in omega-6s, which that's the ratio that the little healthier ratio with the.
Yeah, you want the omega-3.
Yeah. It has oleic acids and just the good fats that, there's been a lot of research
so
done.
you're telling me that I can get healthy eating this bacon? That's smart. I can go on a diet eating this sausage? That sounds like a plan.
Blake Scott is on a new diet, Breezy Oaks Ranch. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, for our listeners, I know you love good stuff. You love quality product. And we're partnered with many quality partners. And go to BreezyOaksRanch.com. Go ahead and get it and get ready for football, for game day, for hunting, and for entertaining. Mackey, go ahead.
All that's the same with our beef, too. And I have to mention that last time we had to kind of hold out because we were on low on stock. But today we are stocking back up on the red Wagyu. So we will have full stock on that if that's what you're looking for.
So you have the red Wagyu.
We're picking up today. So the website might not be updated till later today to be able to order it, but it will be in today.
That's great. All right. So let me run through this again. Let's hit the special one more time. The special is the mini breakfast box for $50.
That's one. And then the big grill box, which is 15 pounds of Angus beef and pork, for $135. The beef grilling box of either the Akaushi Red Wagyu or Angus, which comes with New York strips, hamburger meat, and shish kebab meat. The Angus is $50. The Red Wagyu is $60 for that one.
I love it. And there's all sorts of choices here. Just depends on what you want.
We have many other different packages that we can ship right to your door. If your order's over $100, it qualifies for free shipping also.
Okay, over $100 free shipping. Go to BreezyOaksRanch.com, and they'll ship to your door. You just pick what you want. And now Blake Scott's going to have a freezer full of amazing Breezy Oaks Ranch, both beef and pork.
I can't think of a better.
I can't wait for you to cook for us next week.
I can't think of a better Saturday though than like waking up to, you've got game day and SEC Network, and you've got the Fox Sports game day now and all that, and you start your day with a Breezy Oaks breakfast box, which obviously is hearty, and then you don't have to eat lunch early. So then about 2:00, right before that CBS afternoon kickoff, fire up the grill.
Love it.
Little afternoon steak. Yeah, I could do that.
If you have these burgers in the Grove or the Junction, then you'll have the best burgers of all your neighbors.
I love it.
Pretty soon, Austin and Norman, too.
That's
there
right.
You go. There you go.
So you guys, let's talk about the Baden and Canton deal. Tell us how the operation works.
Yeah, so our physical farm is located in Carroll County near Baden.
Right.
That's where we raise all our beef. And I guess you'd say our headquarters is in Canton. That's where all our inventory is stored, where our freezer is. So if you want to come pick up meat, you would only have to drive out to Canton, not all the way to Carroll County.
Yeah.
And the pork is raised on John's place in Madison County between Canton and Pickens, so a little bit north of Canton.
Perfect. All right, so that's BreezyOaksRanch.com. It's owned locally. Everything is local. These guys are doing a great job with both their cows and their pigs. And we got premium beef and we have premium pork. So hunting season, football, this is, or just you love grilling. I mean, I love to grill out year round. So you want to go ahead and stock up, get what you want, figure out what you need, and go from there. Mackey?
Yeah, I was just going to add, visit the website. You could reach out to any of us. Our number's on there. Also, if you want to ask questions about it. Also, if you're on the way to the fair today and tomorrow, we have our ground beef at a good friend of mine's store in Canton at the corner of 1643.
Okay.
Which is, the name of it's Kylie Melons. And he has our ground beef, and he has a ton of other locally grown stuff from all over Mississippi. Really cool store.
That's awesome.
It's right. If you go through Canton on the way to the fair, you'll pass it. And
Okay.
if you want some other cuts of our stuff, our inventory is just a few miles down the road to pick up.
All right, so you go to breezyoaksranch.com, as Mackey said, and find he and John and whoever you need number, and they will walk you through what you need to do. And Kylie Melons is the name of that, right?
Yeah, it's at the corner of 1643.
1643.
In
Yeah.
Canton.
Are you going to the Neshoba County Fair?
I was thinking about it, but I don't think I'm going to work into it.
Yeah.
Work it in this year.
Well, y'all got a lot on your plate. But football's here. Y'all are about to
It's
be
just
real
right around the
busy
corner, yeah.
shipping all these awesome samplers and boxes and specials and so on. The mini breakfast box right now is only $50. Mini breakfast box is only $50 on breezyoaksranch.com. That's breezyoaksranch.com. Anything else you want to hit there?
I think that covers about all of it.
Okay. All right. Mackey Simpson in the house. We appreciate John, too. They brought an absolute breakfast feast of heritage pork, linked sausage, breakfast patties, and bacon. Do you want John to jump in right here and tell me about this gravy, and then we're gonna drop some fun audio. John, I've got about 30 seconds. So go ahead and get right there on that mic now.
First of all, this is my grandmother's recipe.
Oh, I love it.
I
love
just followed it.
Yes.
But it's special. I mean, it's really good. It's got all the best things that make it good.
Fantastic.
Lots of pepper, lots of butter,
Well, that's
whole
Yes.
milk, little sweet cream. It's always
she
been
knew what she
special
was
to us.
doing.
She sure did.
So this is the gravy that John and Mackey put on the biscuit this morning, and we'll call it Grandma's
Grandma Ruby's gravy.
Bam, Grandma Ruby's gravy, brought to you by breezyoaksranch.com.
That's awesome.
And you've been eating this since you were
Yeah,
tiny.
long time.
And
Long
start
time.
selling that by the bottle with,
Exactly.
with your breakfast boxes. Yeah.
I don't think they put it in my bottle, but it was sure around a whole lot.
And you've got meat in here too.
Oh yeah, that's got Berkshire sausage in it. That's
Yeah.
our predominant heritage breed is the Berkshire pig. We have two of the best pork in the world, the Berkshire breed, and then a Swabian Hall pig, which is something amazing. We can talk about more later.
Yeah, no, you showed us all those videos when we went out to eat with y'all out for lunch, and y'all cooked us that spread. By the way, y'all's pork chops are unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just
Y'all crushed it that day for lunch for Blake and I.
it really makes a big difference just letting them be out there in the woods, and have pasture, because they do graze. A lot of people don't know that pigs eat grass and forbs and nuts and berries. And, when I say nuts, I mean mainly acorns. But just letting them get out there and eat the things that they naturally would really makes this flavor better.
And y'all move your animals around.
We do.
Which is
So
fascinating when you and Mackey told us about that. I never thought about that.
we use temporary electric fencing and move them just about every day. I mean, especially our cattle. I mean, they're moved to fresh grass every day, and it makes a big difference not only for the health of the cattle, but the taste of the meat,
Quality.
and for the environment. It's actually better for the environment. The way that we are farming both places is actually growing topsoil. There's not many people might not care about that, but We do.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, well, it's sequestering more carbon, doing lots of cool things. But focus here this morning is our pork, and we sure hope y'all try it. If you try it, I think you'll try it again.
Yes, I think you will. So we've got the bacon from BreezyOaksRanch.com, link sausage, and breakfast patties. And then this, I mean, Grandma's gravy is absolutely amazing. You crushed it, man. I got to give you props.
Thank you.
That is delicious. I'm not one that is always into that because most time it's not awesome like that, and that is really good.
Thanks.
So you're welcome to make it for us again, or leave that big pot that you brought up here.
Yeah.
John, thank you, buddy. Y'all are doing
Thank
a great
y'all.
job. Again, we want you to go to BreezyOaksRanch.com. This is premium pork, as John was telling us. And John and Mackey have created an awesome business here in Mississippi. And their footprint is from Canton to Baden, and they're doing a great job. And as Mackey told us, if you're on the way to the Neshoba County Fair, right there at 16 and 43 in Canton, you can go by Kylie Melons. Kylie Melons, 16 and 43 if you're just in the area, or going to the Neshoba County Fair, and you can find Breezy Oaks Ranch product there. But you can find the whole deal at BreezyOaksRanch.com. All right, Blake. Thank you, John, by the way. I appreciate you guys coming up and serving a feast to us. And that bacon in a Tito's Vodka Bloody Mary is amazing. Let's switch gears. Out of Bounds, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. And we had Steve Palazzolo on, Blake.
Yes, we did.
And he was talking NFL QB. So what are we keeping an eye on right now? Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Where's he going to play in 2021? We know that Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson are going to play with the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. Another big story is Dak Prescott suffered a minor injury. It's a little bit of a shoulder strain. It makes me nervous. I hope that they'll shut him down for at least 7 days. Not convinced that they will, because that's not really the way the NFL operates.
Yeah.
He didn't seem too worried about it, but, you know, he's in the peak part of his life as a professional athlete. He doesn't have to worry about getting paid. He's already made $300 million.
Yep.
But we want him to, you know, stay in the league another 10-plus years and see if he can hopefully end up with another team. But hopefully he can, you know, make a playoff run at some point. He's made 2 playoff appearances. Blake, I'd love for them to shut him down through like next Friday or Saturday, but we'll see.
I don't know what he, you know, this is kind of the age-old, like, what do you have to prove type thing. He's already played with all of his receivers before. He's already got rapport and time. You know, this isn't a QB with a whole new set of weapons and you don't have any timing. So I don't think he needs extra work. I think it's kind of one of those things where, like, as long as you get him maybe the last 2 preseason games, you get him in, just so he can feel the rush of the game.
Sure.
That's all you don't need him to practice. You know what he can do in practice. Like, that, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Throwing the ball in practice doesn't help him.
Thank you for going Allen Iverson here at the end of the show.
We talking about practice.
And then 2, somebody to think about this year, CeeDee Lamb could become a bona fide star at the wide receiver position. He's out of Oklahoma, which means now he's a former SEC player.
I was about to say, you mean SEC legends?
Right, SEC legend, CeeDee Lamb out of the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. We're going to have to get an Oklahoma helmet and a Texas helmet for the Will goes hook 'em horns down. Yeah, that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Saw him off. You know, somebody asked Sankey about that, and Sankey wouldn't comment.
Right.
Because let me ask you this just philosophically.
Okay.
If a player does a symbol for their school and you do the same symbol against their school, what's the difference in those symbols?
It's a great way to frame it up.
If you can make a gesture as a team, then we should be able to make a gesture as the opposite team.
I could not agree with you more. I could not agree with you more.
Just my 2 cents.
But back to CeeDee Lamb. He could become a star at the wide receiver position. Hey, want to thank Mackey and John and the Breezy Oaks Ranch.com team for coming in this morning and sharing premium heritage pork with us, including bacon. This link sausage is unbelievable. I mean, this is super fresh, high quality. And then the linked patties are great. They'll ship to your door. This is easy. You go online, find what you want, boom, click, and they will ship it to your door for whenever, next week, or game day or the hunting camp. BreezyOaksRanch.com. That's BreezyOaksRanch.com. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow on a Football Friday.